Hey there, ho there, hi there. Are you as happy as can be? It is I, Mr. Cinema Junkie, back with a couple little reviews for you. First off, what kind of weird noise is my hand making? Wow, glad I rubbed those on camera. Um, First off, I did a little red box surfing, and I rented a movie that never heard of it, not even a trailer, not a hint, nothing. And I read the little synopsis on it, and it sounded pretty familiar, a formula that has been used a few times in different movies. And I have to tell you, I really liked this movie. I really liked it. There was just something about it. It wasn't like subterranean mutated creatures. It wasn't, but it kind of put me in the mind of an old British flick, I believe it was, called Dead Meat, where it had like subway dwellers, or this, well, one guy in particular. They said that part of the subway was like blocked off, so there were people that lived there. Well, this kind of put me in the mind of that because somewhere along the line there's a subway involved. But it's called The Deranged, and it takes place in Berlin, Germany. And it starts off with the words of there are so many miles of underground tunnel and only 2/3 have been blocked off. And it kind of sets up the mood for the movie. It has to deal with some urban explorers. Now, I've heard of this before. People who go to remote areas of certain cities with areas that have been supposedly blocked off or have been out of commission for quite some time, and they will go and they will actually explore these places, much like people go explore caves and such. But they're looking at, like, say, old, like I said, subway tunnels or buildings or factories that aren't used anymore, urban settings. So these four people meet up with a guy who's a guide and takes them on an urban tour of the underground tunnels. And the way he gets to these tunnels is like through a club and down some stairs, and they find like a vent that you go through. I mean, it's really elaborate the way they have to get to these little areas. They can't just walk through a front door somewhere and there they are. Um, just getting there is an adventure in itself. And he shows them an area that had been blocked off but had been formerly used by Nazis. And they have it closed off because they don't want the neo Nazis to go there and have meetings and do their little worship thing and kind of bring the whole Third Reich back to life. So they have it all blocked off so no people like that will go in there. So they go in, and while they're there, while they're kind of taking a break, uh, their guide tells them a story of how the Nazis were trying to enter the space race, and they had this huge rocket built, and they had the best of the best for the astronauts, but they put them through really extreme tests and started doing things like trying to learn like how to make life longevity, he said, and just cruel experiments, and drove most of them went mad. The ones who didn't die went insane, he said. So they after they take a few pictures and such, they're heading back, and on the way back, their guide gets hurt. He falls down a shaft, bashes his leg up pretty bad, and so they send two of the girls to go get help, and the other two stay with him. While they're there, somebody just shows up out of the blue, some decrepit looking guy who says that he can help them. He will get them to help. He says, you need to get him to a hospital within the hour or he's going to die. So he helps him up the shaft that he fell down and takes him to this area where he calls the hospital. This is where their problems begin. Not to give away the rest of the movie, but it gets really intense from there. It gets really cool, and I really enjoyed the movie. For a blind rent, just completely no idea what I was getting into, except for like I said, I read the plot to the story. I went ahead and took a chance on it, and I was glad I did. It was really good. The Deranged. It's available at Redbox. I don't know if they're streaming it on Netflix or not, but if you get a chance, check it out. It was really good. Now, for my second review, it's this little gem. Remember, I got this a few days ago. It was a gift from Sinister Cinema 1990. She's right. She tried to get me to watch this movie a while back, and I didn't. I admitted that. But here's a little more to the story. I put off watching it because I really wasn't expecting much from it. I mean, I thought it would be good. It's, I like John Carpenter's movies. Come on, Halloween. A lot of people dog on him for it, but I thought it was good. The Fog, So I wasn't really, I don't know, there's just something about the air of it where I was kind of like, I'll watch it later. I know it was a request to watch it, but I was going to watch it when I got around to it because, I don't know, there's just something about it that I was kind of like, I wasn't really sure what the story was about or anything. Let me tell you something. I am thoroughly kicking myself in the ass for not watching this sooner. I loved it. It was it was pretty fucking cool. It had a feel of The Grudge meets Girl Interrupted. Yes, I watched Girl Interrupted, so I'm comfortable with my manhood. Shit. Besides, it had Winona Ryder, Angelina Jolie, before she went flat-chested. This was pretty intense, good psychodrama, good psychological thriller, and I absolutely loved the way the story played out. I did. I have to admit, I didn't really see it coming until like a certain part of the movie. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. But it thoroughly gets explained, and I have to tell you, I enjoyed it, man. It had some pretty cool scenes in it, some pretty solid storyline. For my opinion, it was really cool, and I liked it. The Ward. If you haven't seen it by now, if you're like me and you've been putting it off, don't put it off any further. Check it out, man. It's it's definitely cool. I liked it. I should have Googled this by now. I mean, we're living in an age where information is at our fingertips. There is no way you shouldn't know something. That's why it kills me when people text me a message on Facebook. Hey, do you know what such and such is? I mean, you're at the computer. Google the shit, man. Google, Bing, whatever you got to do. But this one, I still don't, I can't remember who Amber Heard is. I know someone's going to comment and say, Amber Heard was in blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, oh, that's right. But right now, as it stands, I do not remember who Amber Heard is. And real quick, I want to show off my shirt here. I have been planning on doing this for a while now, but see that there? We come against the triple negative. You get the 3 pink cancer ribbons. I wear this in honor of my very, very good friend and former crime partner. I say former because we don't really talk as much as we used to, and we don't talk about the same things anymore. But my childhood friend, Naomi Altieri Hernandez. I hope I never pronounced her last name right. I never have. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But Naomi Altieri Hernandez. She has been in a little battle with cancer. And when I say little, I don't mean little at all. I mean pretty big battle with cancer. But things are going well. She's like fastly she's quickly approaching her final chemotherapy, and she's been pulling through it like a champion. And I just wanted to say that, as always, of course, I wish her all the best, and I know she's going to beat this thing. I know she is. So keep on fighting. I'm gonna get another shirt real soon that I'm really looking forward to getting. It says "Fight the hell out of cancer." I love it because I have lost family to cancer like 3 or 4 times already, and never cool, man, never cool. So can't wait to get that shirt. But I just wanted to show this one off. I told her that I was gonna do a review in this shirt, and for some reason I keep jumping in to do a review, and I'm like, the shirt. I forgot to wear the shirt. So there you have it. Look at that. So, Naomi, you're doing well, my friend. You're doing well, and you will pull through this. I know you will. So, guys, those are my reviews. The Deranged, check it out. The Ward, definitely check it out. And once again, a big, big thank you to Sinister Cinema 1990 for thinking of me on my birthday and sending me this. Now, here's some more news. I talked to her and said, thank you so much for the birthday present. And she said, that wasn't your birthday present. I'm like, you sent this to me, right? She says, yeah, but it wasn't your birthday present. Your birthday present is coming later. I'm like, but this is great. You don't have to get me. No, I got that for you. Basically, she got it for me because she was tired of waiting for me to watch the movie. She says, now you gotta watch it. I bought it for you. You better watch it. I was like, oh. So she told me I'm getting something for my birthday. Still, my birthday won't end, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I can't stop winning, like Charlie Sheen, man. So, thanks again so much, Sinister. I can't call you Sinister. That sounds wicked. SC, 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 Sinister Cinema. SC1990. Ooh, I like that. Anyways, thanks guys for watching, as always. Always appreciate it. And I will be back real soon. I'm in the process of watching more and more movies, getting caught up on stuff that I bought a while back and still haven't watched. So you got some reviews coming to you, trust me. Remember the names: The Deranged, The Ward. Check them out, definitely. And I bid you all peace, and I will be talking. What? I bid you peace? I sound like the frugal gourmet. Ew, he hit on dudes. Ew. I mean, if you do that, that's fine, but it's really not my thing. So take care, guys. I'll talk to you soon.